Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a great, what is this? The 30th of December, or maybe the 31st, depending on where you are. But anyway, hello. I'm so glad to have you here. One moment while I queue up the page so I can see your comments. And we're going low tech today. I didn't want to mess with all the audio. Actually, what I was doing, as usual, I had too many ideas for the amount of time that I had. So I just cut a bunch of stuff for a couple of fun folds we're going to do. And that left me with no time to set up. Typical Lisa style. That's okay. The important part is, let me move my paper over here so it's not too distracting for you, hopefully. And we're going to make some really fun cards today. It's a very, let me back up here and tell you that yes, I am Lisa Harden. I am coming to you live from the Stamping Zoo in a kind of dark and rainy day in Boise, Idaho, but you know what? That's all right with me. All the snow is off of the landscaping even, and because we had a day last week that was 56 degrees, which is very odd for us. It wasn't a record, but it was still odd. Anyway, so it's more like winter on the western coast or spring here, and I am so enjoying it. So although temperatures are maybe not spring-like, it's easy to get around. So we love that, right? So hello, please say hello as you come on. Well, hi, Carla. Oh, I know, yay for the day off is right. I am going to, like I said, I'm going to pull this up so I can read your comments. I will try not to get too distracted, but you know I love to always say hello to you. So Carla, I'm guessing you liked the gnomes. So this is kind of a, if you liked the kindest gnomes, you're going to love the friendly gnomes, right? Okay, so the kindest gnomes and their dies were a bundle in the holiday mini catalog that is just wrapping up. I don't know for sure if this stuff is available still. One of you will tell me, I'm sure. But in any case, what's available now is you can still purchase the gnomes dies, and this beautiful friendly gnomes stamp set is available in our new January to Mini catalog, which is of course going live to customers on January 5th or open to demonstrators right now, such as me. This is why I have this, right? So you keep your dies, the dies carry over. Of course, you can keep your kindest gnomes, keep working with them, but just know that there's another set. And of course, the dies coordinate with these little kids too. So images are at 90%. Okay, but anyway, you get the picture, right? So you can still cut out the gnomes, and that is what we're going to do today. And we're going to do a little coloring along with a fun fold. I'm going to be using some beautiful, brightly colored paper that is available, again, beginning January 5th or now to demonstrators. And you can earn it in this celebration flyer. If you have never joined me for celebration before, please listen in. You're going to want to. Because for every $50 purchase you make from Stampin' Up, whether it be from the mini catalog, the annual catalog, or clearance items, anything, you get to choose from here something fun. You can choose with every $50 purchase, or we have a couple of items that are with every $100 purchase. And the paper I'm using today is part of a deluxe, I think 48-piece pack of paper. I have not sampled it out for you yet, but I'm just going to show you. So this paper, see, is free with a $100 purchase. And I mean, look at the cool patterns. I definitely think, well, I mean, it's nice to play with this after playing with beautiful Christmas colors, but now like I want to be done with Christmas colors for several months, and I want to play with colors like this. Okay, so 4 sheets of each design. These papers are two-sided, as you see. So definitely you are going to want to make a $100 purchase and get this paper for free. It's a great deal. This is Stampin' Up's, time to give back, and they give back to us in spades. We get so many fun things. So one thing is, if you do not have that celebration flyer or the mini catalog, you live in the United States and you would like one, please private message me with your mailing address. I will be happy to get one in the mail to you. A couple of people have mentioned on my page that they were interested, but I haven't seen any addresses come through. So if you're one of those people, just know that I'm dying to send you a catalog, but I do need a mailing address. Okay, so quick, let me show you something cute before we get on to the friendly gnomes. These were a set of coasters that came to me from Suzanne Netz. Most of you know that I collaborate with Suzanne, and which is like super fun for me. And she sent me these coasters with a beautiful little Christmas card. Look at that. I think it's called, well, I can't remember right now what this set was called. We played with it a lot, and just a beautiful package like that came in the mail. So let me show you. Of course, they are llamas. Can't quite get a grip on them. I just put some lotion on, so that's life. Okay, and look at these. They're so pretty. Isn't that great? I love this artwork. These like really funky rainbows back behind, and these beautiful llamas. Look at their I don't know, saddles, blankets, and hair. So anyway, that was so nice. I know, aren't they cute? I love it so much. So that was actually, I'll just leave these out. I am going to use them. Why not? And it was so funny because when I was looking through those, I thought they were familiar. And then I realized that last year, my friend Alicia had given me this. It's a really cool, it's not mirror, but you can catch a reflection. Hello. And so anyway, it's the same kind of artwork. Isn't it pretty? So, wow, now I have a match. So now if you see that design, I probably need it. Oh, Mary Ellen is in California. Hello, Mary Ellen. Thank you for sharing. And everyone, Mary Ellen reminds me that if you would be so kind to share this video to your social media sites, that really helps the Stamping Zoo. We want to get the word out, right? Let's have more crafters. Let's have more fun. Let's have more dialogue. So please, again, feel free to pop in, say hello, like everyone's doing. Comment on the products. Let me know if you have these products already or if they are on your shopping list for January 5th. You can tell me how your holidays are. I say that they're still going on, right? We're between Christmas and New Year's, so having a great time. And one moment, I will show you my beautiful nails that my nail tech made to coordinate with my ring. Isn't that clever? Okay, I need a sip. Of cider here. Hot apple cider. Just sounded good today. So anyway, yeah, she did a really fun job on my nails. And we were playing off of my fun new ring. So I was enjoying that. Hello, Corinne. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so I do sell all of the products you see here. You can shop with me very easily by just going to thestampingzoo.com, hitting the Shop Now tab, and just enjoying yourself. That's where you can also just window shop if you need to. You will not be able to view these and other products that aren't going live until January 5th, but you can see them here with me. Okay, so here's what I was thinking. These are so cute. I think we should definitely feature the gnomes, and we are going to do some coloring and cutting out of the gnomes. And I am going to show you right now. I pre-cut the papers because I get really caught up in, sometimes I mismeasure. And then if I mismeasure and you're here, it just throws me for a loop. So we are going to do, I don't even remember what this one's called. You're going to have to help me, remind me what this is called. So I am not going to glue this one in right now. but I am going to put some of the papers on. And again, all of these papers, the cardstock, of course, is regular cardstock, pale papaya and calypso coral. And then again, here's 2 more of the patterns that are in that really fun paper. So let's see here. Why don't we? So I have taken a regular card base. Oh, and I will tell you, I am going to send the measurements and everything out as a PDF tutorial to my email list. So if you are not on the email list already, you want to get on that. I'll probably do that. Well, I will do that before the end of this weekend. So pop on over there, get on my email list. Again, you just go to thestampingzoo.com. And a purple pop-up box will ask you if you want to get all the news. And that's what you want to do. So you just sign up there. Super easy. Mary Lil says she is home for the week. Very nice. She got my gift. I sent her a really cool stamp set. I don't remember which one right now, but Mary Ellen won the stamp set for sharing my video. And so please keep that in mind. We have a drawing at the end of every one of my Thursday lives. This is Friday, yes, but once a week on my lives, we have a drawing, and I draw for some sort of great prize. And you have to have shared my video in order to be in the drawing. And then you come back to the comments and you say that you shared. That's all. That's all it takes. Just sharing a little love. So if you share, I share. Birds, the pretty birds. That's right. I was going to say that, Mary Ellen, but I'll be honest. I sent out so much mail in like a 5-day period that I forgot who I sent Christmas cards to, everything. I think I sent a couple, like I couldn't remember if I sent a Christmas card out to this particular couple, so I just sent another one. I was like, I have no idea if you got it or not, but guess what? You're getting another one. So, ooh, this is going to be fun. And I'm already wondering if this is going to be too large, but I don't know. Let's just go with it. So this piece is going to lock onto the front, okay? And let me see if I cut. Oh, I see what I did. It's this way. I was making it super fancy on myself. And then it's going to be this way. Oh, that's too big. Well, we're going to cut that down. We have to, or it won't fit in the envelope. And then this way, I think, or this way. It doesn't really matter. Either one we want. And then I think it must be this. See, I was getting real fancy dancy on us here. Okay, so this needs to come down quite a bit. All of that stuff right there. I hope I have room to fit a gnome on this thing when I get done. Okay, these can be glued together. Like I said, I will have the measurements for this in an organized PDF for you if you follow my emails or sign up for them. And that is also where you can find out about all the new products, any sales that are going on, all of my personal classes, both online and in person. So please keep that in mind. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get free PDFs sometimes. So, okay. I need to cut these 3 pieces down. So I'm bringing in the paper trimmer here. And let me see. I'm sure that I could figure this out if I would remember my geometry, but I cannot. So let me just do 3.5. I don't want to cut off anymore because I need a little bit of surface area here. 3.5 by 3.5. Oh, did I do that right? Okay. No wonder it looked weird. Nope, it's got to come down. Shoot. I hope it doesn't have to come down to 3. It's going to be teensy. That's all right. This is how we work this out. I did not use another tutorial, obviously. I remembered working on a card like this, and I didn't do the diamond formulation. And frankly, if I would have, I wouldn't have remembered the measurements either. Anyway, so that's all right. Look, I think we're going to go ahead and do 3 by 3 because I think that's what we need. Yep. Okay. 3 by 3. So then this one has to come down, right? And I'm taking it down by quarters. So 2 3/4. And then pill papaya is just going to be 2 1/2. Little tiny guy. So I have had such a nice time between Christmas Eve and now. I can't tell you. First of all, as you know, I had COVID during Thanksgiving. I'm sure a lot of you did too. And it is not fun. I did not like that at all. So I made up for it, right? I was feeling better, saw family, saw friends, ate good food, hugged people, played games, all that business. And it's just really nice. It's a very nice time. Okay, so this is going to be, what's this called? Someone tell me. Twist and lock card? Oh, Laura, you got your stamp set too? Great. That was the one that the most recent one I sent out. So Laura also received a stamp set simply for sharing the video like you are watching right now and then commenting that she shared. That's all it takes. You are so welcome. I love to hear that you've received it. And of course, I love to hear that you like it. Okay. So this, again, measurements in a clear, organized way on the email, but I think that's 4 by 4. And so then I cut 2 more pieces 4 by 4. And we're making this kind of funky thing, sandwich, that we put on the outside of this. Okay, so this one's going to be the front, right? And then these, you're going to face them so the folds are facing like this, and they are going to get glued right on top of this paper. This is pretty large for this kind of a mechanism, but we're going to go with it. Why not? I wanted to show off the paper, you know? So again, make sure that your folds open towards the outside. And it doesn't really matter. This pattern is not directional, but if your pattern is directional, you have to even pay more attention to that when you are gluing these things, okay? So then just get them lined up there. And then do the same thing. Hello, Carol from Connecticut, and thank you for sharing. Are you having a snowy December 30th back there? New Year's Eve, I guess. There's some birthdays. Kathy String's birthday's today. So, Kathy, if you are on here live or on replay, happy birthday. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, we've made this thing, right? This kind of thing. And then we're going to actually sandwich it between this, okay? So, one more stack. Boy, I hope I remembered. I haven't made this in a while. I hope I'm doing it right. If not, that'll be so funny. Not. Okay. All right. Now, the mechanism is the folds, right? So it's like this, and then like this. And that holds your card closed, okay? And then you, oh, ta-da! You could even stamp on the back of this. I don't think we're going to do that because I have 2 cards I want to get through with you. Very warm in Connecticut, she says. Very warm here too, Carol. I guess we had that super cold stretch that made Christmas travel so horrible, and then now it's fine. Okay. Now it's okay now. Everybody went home, and now it's okay. All right, let's see here. Why do I have those? Must have been extra. Okay, and then let's take a look now at what we want to do. Actually, I am going to feed this back in here, and that way I will know exactly where the points on this front piece of cardstock where I want them, and I don't have to worry about measuring it. So annoying. See, so then I can just fit them right in there. Okay, so glue everything except for the very tips of the ones that are going to stick out over the point. So you can go ahead and glue these too, but don't glue the top and bottom too, okay? Because they're going to stick over the card. And then I'm just going to turn this sideways. Whoa, my paper, look at this thing. I don't look up at the screen every time, of course. And then once I look up, I think, whoa, that looks chaotic for you guys. Okay. So then this guy, I love it with the stars in the back, but this plaid is knocked out of the park. I love plaid. I think we all do. And you can tell we do because Stampin' Up! Has a ton of paper that's plaid. And they're like, okay, if you love it so much, here you go. Okay, we're getting close to stamping our gnomes. But I'm going to go ahead and put these papers down now that we have them. We can have this. Yeah, that looks nice. Bring that plaid black back up to the front. So I think, so I went to Emmett, which is about an hour from where I live now. It's where I grew up. It's where my family still lives. And so I think I'm going to go back there tomorrow and visit my aunt. I hope the weather's okay. We're not going to lay that one down yet because I think we're going to stamp on it. I love these colors too, Carla. The paper didn't technically have, it didn't say it had pale papaya in it, but I think it does. So just keep that in mind. Just play, even though all of our colors are color coordinated with all of our products. You can see, you know, which ones coordinate with cardstock and inks and all that. It makes it super easy. But still, then it's like, do your own thing sometimes. It's okay. It works out. Okay, so let's see here. So yes, I'm going over to Emmett again tomorrow. I'm also reading. I think I'm going to read and clean house after I have fun playing here with you. I have a lot of Stampin' Up! Stuff I need to do, but I also need to clean the house. You know, it happens. So let's see here. What I want to do on this is just create a tiny bit of a background with this cute stamp set, isn't it? Or this cute little flower stamp. Now this is a photopolymer stamp, as you see. Makes it nice and easy for lining up your stamps, but I haven't primed it. I call this priming. It's so easy though. But as I've told you before, photopolymer stamps have a little bit of a finish on them that resists ink the first few times you use them. So if you can just wipe that off, it just makes it a lot easier. Hello, Kathy Sheely. Oh, I hope you're not feeling well. I know you're not, but I hope you're at least comfortable. I got your text this morning and I didn't have time to reply. I'm so glad your card got there. And I am so sorry to hear that you're still not feeling well. Hang in there, friend. Let's see here. We need you to get better so we can see more of your beautiful card creations. So we're making a little, I think I've settled on this. This is called a twist and lock card. I think pop and lock is a little dancing from my youth, and which we're not going to be doing today. Don't worry. And so I'm taking this cute little flower. It's so adorable. I'm going to bring in the pale papaya. Let me see. Let's see. I think I have a scrap. I want to see if this shows up very well because it is a light color. If it doesn't, we will use Calypso Coral. But, oh, it's great. It'll be even better when I use my piercing mat to get a better impression. Yay, drugs. Yeah, I know. When you need them, right? Okay, so this is going to be on the diagonal, right? So, sorry, I forgot about this. I probably will stamp off a little bit. So in case I do, I'm going to put the piercing mat underneath the grid paper. So if I get it dirty, it's fine, right? No matter. And then we're going to have a little gnomey in there. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. I guess I didn't need to be so careful with the grid paper. That's all right. Oh, it's going to be cute. And then we're going to have our gnomey in there. These are off a little bit though. You know what? I'm going to redo it. Oh, 2 sides of the paper. Okay, what I need to do is space this diagonally towards myself. And that will help me put these more straight up and down. Okay, perfect. That's it. Just a little something, right? Just a little something. So we're building this super cool card. It is going to fit in an envelope. It's a little heavier than your usual card. That's all right. That's what making cards is about. Just having fun with all the different designs. Okay, I am going to get out our little gnomes, friendly gnomes. I will say, I mean, I love the Kindest Gnome stamp set. Super cool. And has been so much fun to create with. But I much prefer these the sentiments in this set. I wanted some little punny gnome type sentiments, right? So, hello, Alicia. Nice to see you. And thank you for sharing. So yeah, I wanted some little punny sentiments, and this is what we got with this one. So it was perfect. And so, you know, you can, what do I want to say? You can mix and match these sentiments and images. Which makes it nice to have both stamp sets in your stash. Okay, let's see. I am thinking this should be, it's so hard to choose. 1 minute. I want to check on some embellishments that I want to use. I want to see what colors they are, because that's going to help me know which gnome to use. Come on now, where are they? We've got these little flowers. You know what I'm talking about. Have I used them all? That's possible. No, there they are. Okay, so we have loose flower flourishes. They are in the annual catalog. And they're perfect for what we're using today, right? I think so. But they don't have any calypso coral. So we have pale papaya. We could use some pale papaya on this if we wanted. And I think I'm going to put the little ones over his beard. I was going to say his or her beard, but no, it's probably a guy, right? It's probably a boy gnome. Okay, we have this cute girl gnome though. Isn't she so adorable? We'll use her next. Okay, so let's use the boy gnome with the flowers in his beard. And his cute little eye is just peeking out. I love it. I don't want to stamp this in black. That's my initial inclination. It's too dark. So I think I'm going to use soft suede. Let me use early espresso. It's a little darker. It'd be definitely between those two colors, black and soft suede. Let's see how this looks. Now I am going to color with our Stampin' Blends. Please remember, you can use your Stampin' Blends with any of our classic Stampin' pads or with the Memento ink. They're all that stuff's okay. Don't use the StazOn with the blends, okay? StazOn is for water applications. All right, and then it's gonna be super easy to color this because I'm just bringing in the colors that we just used for the paper. Calypso Coral, Let's see here. Of course, I'm missing the light one. Where's the light one? Oh, there it is. They got separated somehow. Or maybe, yeah, what's this guy? Oh, that's Cajun Craze. That's why I was off a little bit. And Pale Papaya for sure. And we'll start with those two and see what else we need. We might do like a brown for his shoes or something. You guys can help me. You can tell me what to do. So when coloring with our Stampin' Blends, first of all, let me tell you that they're sold in the pair, a light and a dark of one of our colors, right? We don't have blends in every single color, probably for formulation reasons, but we have a ton of them, so don't worry. And we also have 10 natural colors, which are great for nature, skin tones, all of that. So please keep that in mind. These particular ones are sold as a pair, okay? I think it's $9 a pair. They have a bullet point end and a paintbrush end. And also, when you are coloring with them, please remember that you want to put your image that you're coloring on some sort of grid paper or scrap paper, because blends do tend to bleed through the paper. That's part of why they blend together. So you just have to keep that in mind. So I am going to start, I'm going to bring in a swath of this light Calypso Coral. And so who already has the Kindest Gnomes, the current stamp set? Again, I don't know if it's still available. I doubt it, but that would be cool. Hello, Debbie. You are totally fine, and I'm very glad to see you. You're never late. There's always replay. So we are having fun. Let me show you this. We made this fun fold card, and now we're making a friendly gnome to put on the front of it. A little springy. Maybe I'll send it as a thank you card. That's the other thing. I have a lot of business things to get ready for all of you for my retreat in February, my catalog launch in January, all of that I have going on back behind the scenes. But I also am going to send a bunch of thank you cards. I was so, I want to say lucky, but I got so many nice things from people this Christmas season. And so, of course, then I get to turn around and have fun by making some thank you cards. So I'm going to use our little craft colored 3.5 by 5 inch note cards, or whatever they are, the smaller ones that come with the box. Now I'm just kind of blending those colors. I took the light and I colored most of it light, right? Then around the edges I took the dark, and then I just came back in and blended with the light. And you saw I was just going in circles. There's not, you know, you do you. However you want to do it is fine. Totally works fine. There's no wrong answer or wrong way to color. I am going to color these just because there's probably going to be a little space between this actual flower and the 3D flower embellishment that we put on top. So, you know. Let's see here. I should probably bring in, let's see. Let's do, that's light smoky slate. Let me see. And a color lifter. So with a lot of white, like a beard, it's kind of a good idea to bring in some gray. Otherwise it just kind of like gets lost in the background. So, oh, he has a jacket with lapels on it. He is a fancy little guy. And then let's see, maybe I want to use the color lifter. So the color lifter is colorless. but you can blend with the color lifter to lighten and soften the marks you've made. Okay, so let's see how that works out. And then, goodness, his outfit. I'm so glad I am just going to stick with the colors we're playing with here. I want to really focus on, make this a tight color collection here. Oh my gosh, look at him. I think that might be part of the beard, but we're not going to worry about that. And then this is light. Let's try that for the sleeves. Oh yeah, that looks good. He is styling. Okay, and then I might want his shoes to be brown. I don't know, nothing else is brown, so let's go ahead. I mean, it's not like he likes to stand out, so you can tell from this fancy outfit. So he may as well have some fancy shoes too. Oh, looking good. And now I am going to bring in one of the natural skin tone colors. I hadn't even thought about it, but as I was coloring him, I realized like he's got a lot of skin tone here. So I want to use something that doesn't look like the pale papaya. And so these, I think when you purchase these now, they are marked as certain different colors. You know, they have names, not just numbers, but the way I have them when I first ordered them, they were just numbers. And I actually kind of like that. So I'm at 600. I think I want to go to 700. Where's my 700? There it is. Okay, let's see. I still want, oh yeah, there we go. So I still want his features to pop out. But, so he's going to be I actually could have done that a little darker. No, I think it's lightening just fine. As you know, they have large noses. So we need to color his large nose and give him a little bit of face here before his beard, right? And it just kind of trails off. There's not like a line there, of course. So that's, I just kind of streaked it. Okay. Oh, he's so adorable. Okay. All right. Now I need some scissors on the situation. I'm going to use the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I will tell you, beginning the 5th, we have a discount shopper special that is better than I've probably seen before. And you know I've been doing this since Jesus was a baby, right? So I will have more details about it. I'll start posting those today in a graphic, but we'll be talking about it. Just know that if you have been wanting to increase your stash and purchase things at a big discount, 20% at least discount, along with starting with a great shopping special, I have one for you. And I would love for you to be a member of my team. I invite everyone to my team, as long as you live in the United States, which is a Stampin' Up! Requirement, right? And so as long as you're in the United States, you can be a member of my team. We have monthly team events. We have all sorts of stuff. We chat a lot and use each other for inspiration. And on top of all that, you get your, you get your discount. So, but the starter special you get to start with is unreal. And it will involve that mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine as an option. Okay, I decided now this is going flat down. And then little Gnomey, you can name him. Somebody can name him. This guy is going on to with dimensionals because he's so adorable. This card's already fat. It doesn't matter. This might be one you want to give to a person in person because it's so fun to see their face. First of all, if they're, not a avid card maker, they probably don't know about this fold. And so that will probably be kind of fun to explain and show to them. And then, of course, it's just so sweet. Okay, so let's see here. I want my Take Your Pick tool. I want to see about these little, so we have two sizes of these loose flowers, right? I think it's the small ones. Yeah, the small ones are going to be the best because the large are way too large, right? They will dwarf the gnome. That's no good. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to, you know what? Let me take out, for some reason the center was in there. We will put the flowers on here and set this aside, and then we will stamp something inside. Because of course that's just one more opportunity to have some fun. Okay, and then you definitely do, if you're going to do this technique, you are going to want to color the flowers back behind because they are a tiny bit larger than the embellishments. Not to worry, because we have a color for that, right? We have a marker for that. Don't worry. Isn't this a fun, springy card to make? Yes, Mary Ellen just said that. Love the colors. It's so fun to work with these colors after we've been on all the jewel tones, and I mean, I love them. I enjoy a Christmas card session, but I've made Christmas cards. Oh, have I ever made Christmas cards? And I'm ready for some spring or some Valentine's, and we have all of that coming. Okay, look how adorable. I think this is really cute, and you can see back behind just a little bit of flowers, bringing that whole flower theme back in. Oh, thanks for the hearts. I think he's so cute. Okay, so while that's drying off to the side, let's stamp something inside, at least one of those sentiments. But I might want to put one of these little creatures in here. I mean, look at the squirrel. Okay, we have to do the squirrel. It's so adorable. But don't forget, there's a little birdie too. And you've got a balloon. So for sure, this girl or the boy could be holding the balloon, right? And just have fun with it. I would love to see what you end up making with this stamp set. Oh, there's even a little bit of grass to, form around the mushroom or put them more in a scene. So anyway, like I said, I would totally love to see your creations. You can either hashtag the Stamping Zoo, or you can post it to my page, and I will share it to my timeline. Because everyone, you're watching me, right? Well, I like to see what you do. Okay, so there's no one better than you. I already think that's great. That's super cute. And there's spring is everything. Wishing you the most magical of birthdays. That's going to come in handy. I have a lot of January birthdays. But I'm going to just do there's no one better than you. And again, I should have left this out. I'm just going to go ahead and use the early espresso again. I thought it matched, or not matched, but coordinated really well with the bright colors, but it wasn't black. And let's see here, kind of trying to get up over this. Oh, that's adorable. I haven't stamped any of these yet, so it's kind of fun to see what the font is. It's definitely a fun font, isn't it? It's very gnome-like. If there were a gnome font, it would be this. So I love that Stampin' Up! Takes so much time to get the perfect font, and they really do. Okay, then this guy. I should be using my paper piercing mat. I hope he turns out. Oh, he's adorable. Okay. That's going to be such a fun little note to send to somebody. All right, let me clean these real quick so I don't put my hand in them. That happens from time to time. You've seen me. You've seen ink colored hands. It's all good. So Tango and Cash have had a really nice break too. Break, what am I saying? They have enjoyed having me have a break. Their life is a break. But I have I'm still not great on the my joints and the walking, but it's okay because they have a very nice walker. My regular walker's taking a break. She needed a break too, so they have Michael this week and next week, and Michael's been really nice to them, of course. And Michael, here's the cool thing about Michael that my other dog walker doesn't do, is Michael also does yard work. I pay him to do yard work. And so, get this, Michael mowed my lawn yesterday and walked the dogs. I mean, it's kind of like having a butler. I don't know. Michael, take the dogs out. Michael, mow the lawn. And I pay him, of course. I don't want to make it sound like he's my servant. But Michael does a really great job. And the dogs like him. So that's great. It's good for them to have a male dog walker in their life. Because otherwise, they don't really see men. I live in a woman's world. I do have one stamper that comes regularly that is the boyfriend of one of my ladies. So I guess they see, they see Rick. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring that color lifter in again and kind of try to make the tail kind of two-toned. I don't know. It might end up looking like a skunk, which is not a great idea. But let's just let that dry a little bit. I don't want the colors to come outside of the lines. And frankly, I think it looks great. So, oh my gosh, this is such a cute card. Can I just say that? It's so cute. Everyone needs a Michael. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, Pat. So I was saying earlier that it was 56 earlier this week. And so all of the snow is off of the landscaping right now. And since then, it's been like in the 40s with rain. And so, I mean, he's been kind of jonesing to do it. And then the other day he asked me, like, do you think I could mow the lawn? I'm like, I don't know. It looks kind of, I said, somebody needs to get out there and pick the dog poop up from the last month and a half. But somebody, me, did. And I'll be darned if he didn't come over and mow. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so much better. So kind of funny, right? I'm sure the neighbors, when they heard that fire up, they thought, what the heck? Okay, here's our card, everyone. I'm in love with him already. Kindest Gnomes is a hit. And so again, it's a standalone stamp set available to customers January 5th in the new mini catalog that you use the dies from the, they're just called Gnomes dies. They carried over. They're still available. And so you just use those to cut out our Gnomies. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're on a fun fold kick today. We are making another one again with these beautiful papers from papers you can earn for free with a $100 purchase during celebration. Again, starts January 5th. Oh my gosh. So much love coming from Stampin' Up! Now, if you're Demonstrator or beginning January 5th for customers. Okay. And I will have specials going on. I am going to have a celebration VIP party. And so you'll be finding out all about that. As I mentioned earlier, I am planning a catalog launch party. That's in person, January 21st. I'm going to have a one-day retreat in February that I am collaborating with Suzanne Netz for, which is going to be so much fun. So anyway, I'm having a blast getting ready for all of that. I kind of laugh behind the scenes like, oh, I can't wait until they see this. Oh, I can't wait until they see this thing. So lots of secret stuff going on here at the Stamping Zoo. This one, I looked it up and I found a UK version of it, different measurements. It was a big card. It was called the Joy Fold card. So basically it's going to be a card inside a card. Isn't that fun? And I just made my own measurements. And again, I made this card. This card's not even. The front is longer than the insert. Just because I wanted it to come over further here, but I didn't want to cover up all of my printed paper. So I've got that. Let's see. Then I cut that one out. That can go on immediately. And then this is going to be for the front of this. See? I've got it all figured out here, sort of. So come along with me while we make this card, and we will color the girl gnome, and I bet we can still use some of those loose flower flourishes. So all I'm doing here is kind of lining up this paper with this paper, just to get the margins. So if I had one of the margins too high or too low, it doesn't matter, because then the paper's fine. This is a Z-fold card, right? And it's basically a Z-fold card with a card inside it. I could have put paper right there, and I might do that after you leave. But what we're going to do now is, I know these, let me make sure this is the right one. One was a scrap paper, and I just put it in there to confuse myself, apparently. Okay, these can go together, so I don't start stamping on this and get it confused. And then look at that paper. More pale papaya. Oh my gosh, so cute. Well, you get 4 12 by 12 sheets of each of these, of each of these papers, and they're double-sided. So don't worry, you'll have plenty of designs, or plenty of paper, so that you can use both sides of the designs, right? Adorable. Okay, let's get that girl out and take a look at her. She's very cute, and she is going to, let's see, we might do the little bird. I don't know. If I do that, then I have to stamp her on a solid piece, don't I? So I'm not so sure about that. We might cut her out again. That one guy was so cute, cut out and popped up on the top, that I think probably will do something very similar to that. Okay, so I don't know though. What about a sentiment on the front? I'm gonna have to have that too. Probably end up having a little piece of white on the front. We can do a round stylish shape. How about that? Those come in handy, so handy. Stylish shape dies. I don't think they're available right this minute, but guess what? January 6th, I think everything is supposed to come back in. Okay, so don't worry. You will have all of the things again on January 6th if you don't have them right now. And, oh, we can just do that. Okay, so again, I'm going to bring the mini in. So you, again, with the new discount shopper deal that begins on January 5th, you're going to have an opportunity to buy a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine for $30, okay, which is like more than half off, and you can get it in beautiful white or a new color that is going to be an in color for this year called Boho Blue. That's right. You are going to be able to add to the incredible deal, the starter special deal already. You're going to be able to add one of these mini die cutting machines to your order for $30. It's unreal. Yes. And that's only available to people who sign up for the starter kit. So on top of getting your starter kit, which already is going to have a lot of extra product in it, you can also get that little mini cut and emboss machine for half off. I would buy one just for a gift if I were you. Okay, that's going to look sweet. And then we could offset it if we wanted to, just for a little more interest. I think we should. Oh. So we will be cutting out the girl, but we will also be stamping on the back of it. So I think because of that, let's stamp her right away, color her, and then start arranging the items back behind her. Okay? It's hard to tell which one she is. She is this one. She's the tall hat with the flower, and of course we have a fresh freesia flower that we can put on her hat or anywhere else, but it's just perfect. So you know what? I really liked stamping with the early espresso, so I'm just going to stick with that. I know. Oh gosh. Yep. This is definitely the latest. My lawn has never been mowed at the end of December. I can guarantee that. Well, since I've been here. Oh, she's so adorable. This is a really juicy ink pad right now, so I don't really need the paper piercing mat. But please don't forget, that is, oh, look at her. And the artist has done so many little line images that she's simple to figure out, right? You don't have to worry about, what do I color? How do I color this or that? She's good to go. Okay, fresh freesia. I'm going to bring that in for one of our colors, right? And then let's choose something else to go with it. I kind of want to do a brown, but her hair is going to be brown, I think. Because I'm just partial to that, I guess. Because it gives me another opportunity to use all these fun markers. Whoa. That one's really dark, but it could be her hair. Oh, because that's 100. That's like the darkest. Let's try 300. I like 300 for her hair. I'm just going to go for it. And we can also put highlights in her hair because, again, I have 10 of these natural colored markers. But then we also have, we could still give her some yellow highlights if she needed them. Blonde, you know. She is rather stylish herself also. You will notice lots of little details. She's wearing Mary Jane's. She's wearing a really cool dress. Lots of color in it. Okay, so again, this was 300. So let me step it up to 600 and give her some, you know, some different color. Oh, I love it. It's so cute. Yeah, she gets foils every 6 weeks. She gets her hair foiled, so she has some different colors there. Highlights and lowlights. Not that I know anything about that, but let's just say when I was a child, my hair was dark brown, and now it's almost blonde, or a certain version of blonde. So you figure it out. But coloring your hair and choosing different colors is fun. So she's just having fun with it. Yep, she's pretty cute, all right. Okay, that was a good call. Okay, so her hair is 3 and 6. I might make her more like a 9. Let's see how pale. That's okay, and it looks good with the fresh freesia. So all of these colors work for skin tone, right? I'm just kind of coordinating with them with the DSP, just not how we normally do it in nature. But that's kind of the fun thing. You could do that with your coloring of the Gnomies. And here we go. Assuming those are hands, but they kind of look like mittens, don't they? I don't know. Hello, Ethel. No, you did not miss me, hun. I'm still here. Yay. So I'm so glad to see you. And where's my, okay, now I need to bring in my purples, right? Fresh freesia at least. And we'll see how we like it. I'm going to do the same coloring technique that I did on the hat, the other hat, which you can see on replay, Ethel. No worries. Some of these colors, and Fresh Freesia is one of them, come out a lot brighter as the blend and then as they dry. So don't think that that is going to look as neon as it does, because just as quickly it starts to dry and goes a little darker. Blends definitely more into the truer version of the color, Fresh Freesia. So then just going around the outsides. I love her lashes. Don't let me forget, I'm going to try to enhance those with my black gel pen. We can give her some extensions. That's a thing now. I'm not doing it. It would be really, lash extensions would probably irritate my eyes. And really, like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have lashes. For that, I'm thankful. That's good enough. But, okay. So then just blending that. We're going to go ahead and stick with it. It's such a cute color. I don't think she needs to be a lot of different colors, because the bird's going to be a different color, right? And or whatever else we put in there. So it's going to kind of do light for the body of this dress. And then go around the cuffs. Oh, it's like a jumper. Well, we're going to go around the cuffs with the darker. Okay. Oh, I think I got it. It's kind of how it goes the first few times you color these. You forget, like, what color am I using again? I'm using mostly the bullet point with this. You will see it's just so handy. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, the mailman came up and delivered something. As you can tell, we're under attack. All right, you guys. Hey, you guys, that's enough. We were okay until he came up the steps. We weren't having it. As you can imagine, just like at your house, we've had so much activity lately because, you know, really, I consider it a huge convenience to be able to shop online, especially when I was sick. I still could do some Christmas shopping. So anyway, people have been here. Let's just say people have been visiting. And usually with packages. Okay, let's take a little look at this. We might want to use the large one. I don't know, it might be too much. Oh, it's going to be cute. We're going to use that. So I am just, is this dark? I'm just going to color over that though with Fresh Freesia just to give it like a finished look underneath. So see, again, this is like, you can see where I colored right over the flower. It starts out a little bit brighter, doesn't it? But then it immediately starts to kind of tone down, blend. Hi, KZ. Oh, the gnomes are so cute. I'm having so much fun with them. I'm glad it's sunny. It is not so sunny here, but it's okay because, as I said before earlier, it's mild and heck, I don't care. I need to clean my house today and I need to have fun in my stamp room. I'm also reading a book this month. Well, it's going to go into January, obviously, but it's a large book called Caravans by James Michener. We talked about it, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It's very good. Definitely draws me in. But it's very large. We're not reading it for my book club, and so I wanted to get it read. Kind of in this in-between time when we're not meeting. And so I am doing that. Oh, this is going to be good. Okay, so this is just, it's like a roller gel pen, okay? It's what I like to write with. It is a metal tip 0.7 Energel. Okay. There. Now she has some lash extensions. Just a bit. Okay, too cute. She's adorable. We're not going to put the flower on yet because I need to die cut her, right? She's ready to be die cut. And again, we are going to have such a fun time during celebration with the discount shopper bonuses galore. I'm telling you, bonuses galore. Being a discount shopper is great for a lot of reasons. Obviously, I'm a discount shopper, right? I shop at a discount. And being on my team, I think is really fun. We've added some new things during the last year that have been, I think, great for all of us. One thing is I do a monthly team meeting, either by Zoom or in person. We do both, but if you can't attend in person, then you're welcome to join via Zoom. We do make and takes with current products, which is really like a class that you can duplicate should you want to. And so we talk a little business, we talk a lot of crafting, and we always have fun. Whoops. Hello, Julie. Have you guys heard that? I have a really heavy heating pad that was on my back until I leaned forward. So it fell on the floor. Okay. I think we can start putting this together, and I'm going to wait until the last to put this together because we're going to stamp on the white circle behind her, right? So first thing we need to do is figure out what are we going to put where? Oh, shoot. Okay. It's all starting to go now, friends. It's all starting to run off. Let's do the little bird over her shoulder or on her shoulder or something. And then do we want the sentiment on the front? I think I want her like this so she's looking that way. And we could do, well, love you's cute. How about love you? And then on the inside, wishing you the most magical of birthdays. Because as I said, I have a lot of birthdays coming up. And I would love to get this in the hands of one of my birthday people. I'm using kind of a wacky block, but that's because it's out here. Okay. It's out. Normally I would choose one that is closer inside to in size to the block itself. Wishing you the most magical of birthdays. Very sweet. One thing I'm thinking about doing is putting that balloon on the inside just because. She could be holding it also. I know, we have swaps coming up. Casey is mentioning swaps. I organize a swaps group and it is going to be so fantastic with all of these new products. I can't wait. Maybe we want this. And then where's the love you? This is what's kind of nice also with these photopolymer is that we really can like size this stuff up. You know what? I could put that on there and just on a little strip. Might even be more cute. Okay, so we have the front lined out. I think I'm going to end up putting that bird on the inside. I want to use the bird. Can you tell? The bird's so cute. So let me get a few of these put away. Oh, I need my allergy medicine. I can hear it in my voice. It sounds like I've been smoking. Julie, I hope you're feeling better today. And hello, Darcy. Got some regulars coming on with us. Sometimes, I never know, because sometimes when I go live at a different time, sometimes I get a lot of people that I haven't seen in a long time. So that's always fun too. So we'll see who we catch. But whether you are on live or replay with me, please know that if you share this video, you will have a chance next week to win a prize from me. simply share this video to your social media website and then post in the comments that you've shared. You have to do that because sometimes I can't see that you've shared based on your privacy settings. I wish I could, because I'll be honest, it's a lot easier when I am trying to get ready for the drawing. Okay, I'm going to put this bird on the ground, kind of like the squirrel, because it doesn't really look like it's flying. It's so cute. Okay, so anyway, please share this video. If you share, I share, right? So you share with your friends and you let everybody know like how much fun we're having over here. And then they come and join us. And then next week, I gather up all of those names of all of you that were nice enough to do that. And then we have a little drawing. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp. So our little gal is going to be up on dimensionals. Okay. And our balloon is not. So we are going to, why did I put that away? Sometimes I am so organized. And speaking of, there is Jamie. Jamie says she's a first-time watcher and she's in Georgia. Hello, and I'm so glad you're here. Jamie, if you missed the beginning, we started by making this super fun fold card. Please feel free to go back and watch. We are making things with all new products, all new springy products today. Just kind of loving that. So I am in Boise, Idaho, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I sell all of these products. And so most of these products, the stamp set, etc., is going to be available to you on January 5th, which is right around the corner, people. I don't love that. I hit that a little heavy, but let's see. I think that, ooh, yeah. I don't want it to be on her head, but there, it's okay. Sometimes I get wrapped up in the smallest things. My goodness. Okay. Oh, I feel like this should be a different color, but I'm not brave enough. I'm just going to go with, we're going to do Fresh Freesia on everything because it's so pretty. And this is a very cute balloon that you will easily be able to use with the other gnomes from the retiring set. Okay, and you can definitely use it with other little creatures or little stamped people that you have. So pretty versatile that way. Same with the bird, right? You can add the bird or the grass to any little stamp set you have. So how is Georgia today? I'm assuming, I am picturing Georgia as being very comfortable right now. The rest of us are, we decided, a little cold, but not horrible. Thank you for sharing, Pat. You're in the drawing for next week. My goodness. It's not for a new car, I'll tell you right now, but I don't know what it's going to be for. I like to surprise myself a little bit too. Sometimes I just open up the treasure chest and then decide right then. That's really what I do. Okay, let's put this girly up. Get the front part done. Just using some dimensionals here. And, whoops. Oh gosh. As I mentioned, I'll be doing a really fun retreat with Suzanne Nets in February. More to come on that, but how you can follow that and make sure you join and register for it when it's ready is just by going over to thestampingzoo.com. And once you're there, in a few seconds, a purple pop-up box will pop up and we'll ask you if you want to get all the zoo news. And that's where you just put your name and your email. And that's it. Then you're signed up. Then you know, then when you get my emails, you'll have all the registration links. As I mentioned, I am going to be sending out a PDF sometime in the next few days for the measurements of all of the papers I'm using today. So that's where you'll get a nice, clean, printable for yourself for all of these projects. Oh, is she adorable or what? She's adorable. Oh my gosh. So much good. Oh, yeah, we love her. You did not, well, Georgia, single digits? My goodness. That's just not even a fair fight, is it? You're not used to that. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see about a strip of fresh freesia for the sentiment. Let me just check it out. That's the other cool thing we do is we just try different colors, right? It's just cardstock. It's okay. If we don't like it, it's no biggie. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I don't have a strip. Okay, here we go. I have some pieces here that might work. All right, let me try that early espresso again. I'm liking that combo. Love you. Hello, puppies. Hi, how's it going? Were you digging around in the tub? I heard you in there. I know I've told you this, guys, before, but, oh, let me do this one more time. I wanted enough edge to do a bias cut, but I don't want to have to cut this any more than I need to. Let's try that one. So yeah, he was in the tub. You know, they play in the tub, and also they want me to run the water in there for them. It's like they're cats. I don't know. And I do it because I'm an idiot. But you know what? It brings me joy. If that's where they want to drink their water is out of the running tub, the running faucet in the tub, then I can do that. Except when they go in there and they start digging at the bath mat because they want me to come in. It's like, no, you can drink fresh water out of the dog dish. I realize you don't think that's for you, but it is. Ugh, see, I do this sometimes. I over trim. Okay, let me focus on the bottom of these letters. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, for Pete's sake. I have troubles. Guys, I have troubles. Okay. No, that one's not good. I'm digging scraps out of the garbage, FYI. Just for you. I hope you guys know you're not too good. I mean, nothing's too good for you. Like, I will dig through the garbage to get our scraps. Okay, let me start out like I normally do with a piece of paper that's already cut. Hello, Juanita. You comment on my stuff a lot, but I don't know that I've ever seen you come on live other videos. So hello. It's very nice to see you, and thank you for commenting on things all the time. I always appreciate seeing your little image come up. So I'm glad we caught you live today. And a very happy New Year to you. We are just starting this New Year's crafting session with some springtime looking cards, but I will be using them now. I can't wait until spring, especially not around here. I can't wait that long. Oh, I'm dying to cut the bottom off. It's too long. Don't get mad. Okay, I think I actually did it that time. Wow, she did it. Okay. Finally, let's color this little bird. I am going to color the bird. I'm feeling like I want to color the bird yellow. How about the dark Daffodil Delight, which really comes off kind of as crushed curry, which I think is really, oh yeah, that's a good coordinated color with the fresh freesia. Anything's fine. You can make this some tropical bird, you know. Make a poppy parade bird. That's okay. That works too. And then let's do a mango melody. Oh, do we have? Yeah, I don't think we have mango melody anymore, actually, in blends, which is weird. So we're going to do pumpkin pie beak. Oh. I mean, hello, Joan. Very nice to see you. I don't know what time it is at your house, but hope it's not too early. There's our cute little birdie. Okay, so the bird's going to go on the inside of this wonky card. It's wonky because it's a card within a card, right? This was called, so online it was called a Joyfold card, but I didn't use any measurements online because I was looking at someone, somebody in the UK had made one and it wasn't even close to our measurements. She was making a really large card, like 6x9 or something, 6x10, I don't know. So that's right, woof on that. We'll get going. There's a squirrel outside my window. He's all messed up now. Tango is like, I want to get out there, but I can't because I can't run through the window. And sometimes he gets, usually what happens is if he sees a squirrel, I'm at the front of the house. So if he sees a squirrel that's at the front of the house, he can't go out, right? The front door. So he runs to out the back dog door because he has to do something. Go ahead. If that's what thrills you, go right ahead. Okay, so this is how this is going to work. And so I am just going to go ahead. I'm going to put seal. So I'm using our really great seal today. It's our rolling adhesive, all-purpose adhesive. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandwich, before I lay this down, I'm going to sandwich this, and I'm going to put it right where I want on the front. Okay, and then I can close it. Okay, and hopefully, if it didn't work, let's see. Oh, I'm a little off. So I didn't press on it, but let's see. Can I pull it up? I need to get my, I could also use dental floss, or I could just do this. Okay, let me try it this way. I think this will be better if I do it. Put that in there, right? And then kind of look from this point. And well, you end up kind of having to look at either side anyway, so just go with it. Okay. And this is actually kind of fun because then you open this, then you open that, the bird pops out. I mean, what? Thank you, Jamie. I'm loving them too. Yes, 5:20 a.m. My gosh. So Leslie Annabelle, also another regular Australian viewer. Leslie, hello if you're watching on replay. She said she wasn't going to join me. It was too early. And I'm going to tell you right now, Leslie, well, Joan joined me. No pressure, but Joan found a way to get up at 5:20 a.m. I'm just saying. And I think I will glue this down because as with the other card, it has a lot of volume already. So we'll just make sure this is like a nice firm front on this. I do want to put it off to the side a little bit. I just feel like it's even more interesting. And I see that that slid down, and that's fine. I actually like it that way. I didn't mean to do it, I'll be honest, but I like it that way. It's cute. Okay, and then I don't know. I think maybe I want a couple more of these flowers because look at the cute paper. I mean, the paper's flowers. The embellishments are flowers. She had a flower on her hat. Who doesn't love that? Yep, that's it. I want a couple more flowers. It's already going to take extra postage, so I may as well do it upright. So how I attach these flourishes, you can use a glue dot on the larger ones, and if I would have thought about it, I would have done that, but the smaller ones are too small. They don't, the glue dot's larger than them, so I'm just using a little glue and my take your pick tool, right? Oh, perfect. Okay, again, these are the loose Flower Flourishes. You can order these today. They're in the annual catalog. And they're in pale papaya, some other color, and fresh freesia, obviously. Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm so glad you could join me this morning, or whatever time it is for you, and have fun with this cool stamp set. It just makes me smile. I am smiling right now. I didn't come on live with you, like face live, but just know that I am smiling. So here are our cards from the day. I think they're really sweet, fun pulls, right? And so don't forget, if you haven't already, please sign up. Doesn't matter what country you're in. Please sign up for the Stamping Zoo to receive the Stamping Zoo emails at thestampingzoo.com. And then a purple pop-up box will come up and ask you if you want all the zoo news. You say yes. Okay. And then my next email will have the measurements for these cards on them. I think this is a great start to showing you the new products. And so please stick with me. I do go live usually every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Although today, obviously, I went live at a different time. But if you follow me and like my page, then you will always know when I go live. Okay, everyone, I am so looking forward to enjoying more, enjoying, but sharing more things from this mini catalog with you and from the celebration flyer. I cannot wait. If you don't have a copy of these yet and you live in the United States, please private message me your address. I'd love to get them out to you. They're as much of an idea book as they are an ordering catalog. Okay, so enjoy. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you, Deborah. You guys have a happy new year too. Oh my gosh. I will not be awake for it. I can almost guarantee it, unless I'm reading or watching a movie. But I hope you all have a happy, safe new year with family and friends that you love. Okay, everyone, thanks so much. And I will talk to you soon.